You're not going to believe this, but 30 days from now, you won't even recognize yourself. And I'm not saying that to sound dramatic. I'm saying it because it's real, and it's possible, and it's waiting for you the moment you decide that today is the day you stop living the same story over and over again. You might be feeling stuck right now, maybe tired of waking up with no real excitement, going through the same motions, same thoughts, same people, same routine, and it's draining you slowly, like you're alive but not really living. Maybe you've been telling yourself that things will change soon, but days pass, weeks pass, and you find yourself in the same place again. Maybe you've tried before and failed. Maybe you feel like something inside you wants to scream, to rise, to break free, but you don't know how. Maybe you don't believe in yourself yet, and that's okay, because what I'm about to tell you isn't about being perfect, or knowing everything, or being confident from day one. It's about deciding that for the next 30 days, you're gonna do something different. And that decision, that small decision, is the key that can unlock a life you never imagined. Just think about this. What if 30 days from now, you wake up and you actually like the person you see in the mirror? What if you felt proud? What if your mind was clear, your heart lighter, your energy strong, and your days filled with purpose? That version of you is not far, it's just 30 days away. But you have to start. You have to believe that change is possible, because it is. I've seen people who were completely lost find themselves. I've seen people who were broken or burnt out transform their entire mindset and start fresh. The truth is, it's never too late to rewrite your story. You don't have to wait for the perfect moment. The perfect moment is this one. Right now, the problem is that most people wait for something outside to change, a sign, a person, a lucky chance, before they change themselves. But what if the real change begins inside you? What if you are the sign you've been waiting for? If your heart is tired, if your soul is restless, if your dreams feel far, then this challenge, these 30 days are for you. And no, I'm not talking about some impossible, unrealistic routine. I'm talking about small, consistent actions, tiny wins, simple changes. I'm talking about waking up 30 minutes earlier just to breathe and plan your day with peace. I'm talking about drinking water before your coffee, about walking outside and feeling the sun on your face instead of scrolling your phone. I'm talking about writing down 3 things you're grateful for every night before you sleep. I'm talking about saying no to things that drain you and yes to things that grow you. I'm talking about choosing you again. You see, it's the small things done daily that build the strongest version of you. Not overnight miracles, but quiet habits. Repeated. That's how confidence grows. That's how clarity comes. That's how strength is built. But here's where it gets powerful. Once you start, your brain begins to change. It sees progress. It feels hope. It creates momentum, and that momentum turns into belief. You start thinking, maybe I can do this. And that belief is the fire. You just have to keep it lit. So how do you keep going when motivation fades? How do you not give up on day 5 or day 10 when life gets in the way? The answer is simple. You remember your why. Why did you start? What are you tired of feeling? What do you want to feel? You hold that reason close. You write it down. You speak it out loud. You remind yourself that discipline is a form of self-love. That showing up for yourself is not a punishment, it's a gift. And some days will be harder, yes. Some days you'll feel like nothing's changing, but those are the days you must keep going. Because that's where the real magic happens, not when it's easy, but when it's hard and you keep going anyway. That's when growth becomes permanent. That's when the old you starts to fade and the new you begins to rise. And slowly, you start to notice changes. You're thinking clearer. You're moving with intention. You're smiling more. You're attracting better people. You're not reacting the same way. You're choosing peace. You're choosing progress. You're becoming who you were meant to be all along. And this version of you, the one who doesn't quit, the one who doesn't need validation, the one who is proud of their effort, that version is powerful. That version shines. That version doesn't beg for a better life, they build it. You won't need to convince anyone. People will see the change in you. They'll feel it. They'll ask you what you're doing differently. And the truth is, you're just choosing you, every day, with every habit, with every thought, with every step. And I want to tell you something important. You're not behind. You're not too late. You're right on time. Life doesn't care how long you've been stuck. It only asks, are you ready to move forward now? And if your answer is yes, even if it's a quiet, scared yes, then these next 30 days can change everything. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to take this challenge seriously. I want you to commit. Even if you mess up, even if you miss a day, get back up. No shame, no guilt. Just keep going. Write down a simple goal for each day. Reflect each night. Track your mood. Hydrate. Move. Learn. Breathe. Speak kindly to yourself. And remember, progress, not perfection. Always. This is your reset, your breakthrough, your moment. Not just for fitness, not just for productivity, but for your soul, your confidence, your mental peace. For 30 days, give yourself the gift of trying, because at the end of these 30 days, you're going to look back and say, I did that. And it won't be just about what changed on the outside. It'll be about who you became on the inside. That's the real glow up. That's the real transformation. And you deserve it. You deserve to feel proud of yourself. You deserve to see what's possible when you stop doubting and start doing. So today, right now, is your beginning. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Today, choose one small thing and do it. And then tomorrow, do it again. And soon, the world will see a version of you that's unstoppable. A version that once seemed impossible. But it all starts with a decision. One step. One day. One challenge. And the rest will follow. Because the truth is, you don't need to change everything. You just need to change something. And that something will lead you to everything. So start today. Stay with it. Believe in it. Fight for it. You'll be amazed at who you become. The life lesson here is this: transformation is not a moment, it's a choice, repeated daily. And the moral of this journey is simple: if you give your future a chance, your past can finally rest. Now, if this touched your heart, if this lit even a small spark inside you, then don't let it go. Let it grow. Subscribe to this channel, How to Grow, because we are building something real here, a place where your growth matters. Like this video to show yourself that you're ready, comment your day one commitment below so we can cheer for you, and share this with someone who needs to believe in themselves again. This is not just a video. This is your beginning. Welcome to your 30-day transformation. Let's grow together.